Welcoming all the viewers to this educational channel, Accounting Equations Academy. So this class is on hire purchase accounting. Second problems I have taken here. So after this, in the first problems, I recorded first class is on the hire purchase system, but in that case, the cash price of the machine. Everything was given: cash price of the machine, rate of interest, and amount of installment, number of installments were given. But in this today's questions, one cash price of the machine is missing. So problem is on the screen. Here you see that S Limited purchase, who is the hire buyer machine on the hire purchase system from K Limited hire vendors. The terms were that they would pay rupees 2 lakh down on 1st April 2019 and 3 annual installment of rupees 1,10,000 each from 1st April 2020. They charge depreciation on the machine at the rate of 15% per annum under written down value method or diminishing balance method. K Limited had charged interest at the rate of 10% per annum. Show the machinery account and K Limited account to record the above transaction in the books of S Limited, its books on 31st March every year. Now here I am also adding that also prepare, I am adding here one more thing, also prepare S Limited account in the books of K Limited. So S Limited will prepare K Limited account and K Limited will prepare the S Limited account. Hire purchaser will prepare vendor's account and vendor will prepare purchaser account. Now the vital thing of this question is that what is the cash price of the machine is not given in the question. Now installment payments are given and each installment 1,10,000. So and 3 installment. So here 3 installments. So 1,10,000. This is 1,10,000, 1,10,000, 1,10,000. This amount paid 3 times. So if you take this amount, so 3,30,000. This will be 3,30,000. Okay, this will be 3,30,000 and a down payment is also made. So down payment is 2 lakh. Just we are getting here, so 3 to 5 lakhs 30,000. So amounts here hire purchaser had paid to hire vendors. So that means the machine price is not more than 5,30,000. The machine price is less than 5,30,000 because this installments amount include interest also, and that interest amount is 10%. And what is the amount of interest included in this 5,30,000? And that if we able to exclude that amount of interest from this 5,30,000, so then the remaining balance is cash price of the machine. Okay, so then how to calculate that the cash price of the machine? Now a slight working note is required to find out for the price of the machine, and that working notes I will show you here. This is the working note. And when cash price of the machine is not given, then we start from the last installment. The last installment is third installment. Always you start with the last installment. The last installment is, so last installment less interest. Second installment less interest. Add then first installment less interest, add down payment. So then the value obtained is cash price of the machine. Without the cash price of the machine, depreciation cannot be charged. So depreciation is charged on the machine cost price of the machine. So for this also we have to calculate cash price of the machines. Okay. Now the last installments, each installments is 1,10,000, and it is given in the question the rate of interest. So you see here how it is calculated. 1,10,000 amount is included interest. When installment amount including interest, then we calculate it in this way: rate divided by rate plus 100, or 100 plus rate. So the rate of interest divided by rate plus 100. This is when interest amount is included in the installment. And this process normally we follow when the cash price of the machine is missing in the question. 1,10,000 into 10 divided by 110. So the value is 10,000. 10,000 is interest amount, and 1 lakh is capital payment for the machine purchase, and 10,000 is paid as interest for delaying payment, for taking the credit period. Similarly, now here add the second installment. Then the second installment is also same 1,10,000, and after adding this 2,10,000, and while paying the second installment, the amount of interest included the second installment, this is the 2,10,000, and on this 2,10,000 amount of interest is calculated in this manner: 10 by 110. The formula, this is rate divided by 100, rate plus 100. So if 2,10,000 multiplied by 10 divided by 110, then the value is 19,091, which is the interest amount, and less interest amount. Then after deducting from 2,10,000, the value obtained is 1,90,909. And now again add first installment is to 1,10,000, and in this total amount is 3,909. And now again the interest to be calculated on this 3,909. Same, then value is 27,355 interest amount, and less after deducting 2,73,554. So this value is 3,909 minus 27,355, and the initial payment made, that is down payment, at the time of taking the machine delivery, the down payment is made, and this is 2 lakh. Now total add 4,73,554. So then this is the cash price of the machine. Understood? This cash price of machine. So but starting from the final installment and end on down payment. So this sequence is to be followed for calculating the cash price of machine. If installments are 5, then you will start from 5th installment less interest, add 4th installment less interest, add 3rd installment less interest, add 2nd installment less interest, and add 1st installment less interest. And if down payment is given in the question, then you add to the balance to obtain the cash price of machine. Solution to this problem is on the screen. In the books of AS Limited, hire purchaser account, machine purchase given in the question, And on 1st April 2019, machine purchase from K Limited, journal entries machine account debit to K Limited account. For hire purchaser, the machine is assets account and he will record the depreciation of each year till installment is paid. So installments paid were 3, so 3 years depreciations will be recorded here. Now K Limited cash price of machine 4,73,554. On this depreciation rate is 15%, and 15% of 4,73,554 is 71,033, and the balance calculated is 4,02,521, and this balance CD becomes BD to next year. So next year opening balance, and on this opening balance again the second year depreciation will be charged at the rate of 15%. Then the 15% depreciation amount will be 60,378 minus 4,02,521, 15%, 60,378, and the balance CD balance obtained is 3,42,143, and to balance BD again the third year depreciation at same on this value 15% calculation is to be done, 51,321, and this is your first year, this is second year, this is third year. So 3 installments, so 3 years depreciation have to be shown in the books of hire purchaser. And after third year the balance left is the value of machine after third year 2,90,822, and this balance will appear simply 2022 April 1. This is the opening balance. Finished. Under hire purchase accounting 1 class I have already uploaded. Before watching this video class you must watch that video class, because preparation of ledger account, vendors account, and your asset account are similar, and then hire vendors account, hire vendors account. So this is the credit side by machine account, and date is 1st April 2019. Amount cash price is same. The cash price of the machine is 4,73,554, and on the same date 2 lakh rupees was made as a down, that is down payment, and on the same date, this is on the date of taking the delivery of machine, hire purchaser had paid 2 lakh rupees as down, and the balance amount he will pay in installment, that is 4,73,554 minus 2 lakh, and down payment does not include any interest. This is the fully the capital payment amount. No interest amount is included in the down payment, and balance amount left is 2,73,554, and this balance amount hire purchaser will pay to the hire vendor in 3 annual installment of rupees 1,10,000 each, including interest at the rate of 10%. Now see the down payment entry. This is when down payment is made. Journal entry is K Limited account debit to bank account. And okay, and now here, and at the end of the first year, that is here 2019 April 1 to 2020 March 31st, 1 accounting year. So financial year end on 31st March 2020, and at the end of the first year higher vendor charge interest at the rate of 10%, and the interest amount will be calculated on the balance amount outstanding. That is here 4,73,554 minus 2 lakh, then 2,73,554. On this balance he will charge interest at the rate of 10%. So here interest calculation is 27,355. Now the first installment 1,10,000, but it is given in the question that the installment amount is paid on the first day of next year. First installment will be paid on the first day of next year. So this is the March 31st ending, and the first day of next year is here 2020 April 1. On this date the first installment 1,10,000 is payable. Understood? So the first installment at the beginning of next year, and this is calculated balance the account. So to balance CD, balancing of account, machine account, credit side 4,73,554 plus 27,355, so total is 5,909, and credit side is greater than debit side, this one, and this 5,909 minus 2 lakh balance is 3,909, and this is the CD, and transfer to next year, and next year is next day, that is April 1. By balance BD 3,909. Now interest for the second year on this balance is to be calculated. So interest at the 3,909 minus 1,10,000. So balance is 1,90,909. On that balance, interest rate 10%, and this is 19,091, and it is for second year interest. And after the second year interest calculation, so balancing of account of second year 3,20,000 minus 1,10,000, so balance is 2,10,000. Again, now this balance will be transferred to next year 2020 1 April 1 by balance BT 2,10,000, and now second year installment will be paid on third year at the on the first day of third year. This is to bank account 1,10,000, and the balance left is 1 lakh. That is 2,10,000 minus 1,10,000, balance is 1 lakh. On that 1 lakh, again interest of third year at the rate of 10%. This is 1 lakh 10%, 10,000, this one, at 2,20,000. Totally balancing of account of third year, again CD, this one CD. Now balance left is 1,10,000, and this amount of 1,10,000, the final installment, it will be paid the next year on the first day, of next year. So this final installment amount left unpaid, and it will be paid on first day of next year, that is the next financial year, and next financial year after 31st March. Next is 1st April 2022 by balance PD 1,10,000, and the final installment is to bank account 1,10,000, and this is on the first day of next year. No balance left after the final installment paid to the vendors, and now 1,10,000 debit side, 1,10,000 credit side, both side equal, no balance left unpaid, so all amount paid to the vendors. Now hire purchaser became the owner of machine. Okay, after the hire purchase book, and now in the hire vendor book, that is in the bookshop K Limited. Now hire vendor preparing hire purchaser accounts, so hire purchaser S Limited. It is just opposite to K Limited account. When K Limited make higher sales, when hire vendor make higher sales, then it records the journal entry higher purchaser account debit to higher sales account. So higher purchaser is S Limited account. So here S Limited account debit to higher sales account. The value of the goods sold by higher vendor 4,73,554. So in these connections, you must remember that when higher purchaser purchase goods, for him it may be asset, but for the seller it will be always ordinary sales, and goods for him it's ordinary sales, and the higher seller never records sale of goods, like seller always records sales account. Since these goods sold by him under hire purchase agreement, and for this the hire term is used hire sales. As I told you that this is the just opposite to K Limited account, which is prepared by S Limited in his books. And by bank account, this is for down payment on the same date, April 1, 2019. And the interest account calculated on 1920 March 31st, after 1 year interest at the end of first accounting period, interest is becomes due, and it is calculated. And when interest becomes due, then the K Limited account pass the journal entry S Limited account debit to interest account, and when it is posted into ledger in S Limited account, then it will be on debit side. This is interest account, 10% rate of interest. And now balancing of account. So debit side is greater than credit side, and the balance is 3,909, and this balance sheet becomes balance BT next year. This after 31st March, next 1st April 2020, which is opening balance. And now this opening balance, so this one the amount. Now it is given in the question that the first installment due is on 1st April of next year. So this year installment amount will be paid on the next day, on the first day of next year. This by bank account 1,10,000. These are already I explained in K Limited account when it was prepared by S Limited. And this way again bank account, again the second year interest is to be calculated. This is the 3,909 minus 1,10,000, then the balance is 1,90,909. On this balance again 10% interest is 19,091. Again the balancing of this account, the second year installment of 1,10,000 will be paid on third year on the first day of next year. That is, this is the April 21, 2021, and here this is the last day of financial year 2020-21, and the next day of financial year is 1st April 2021, and on this date again the second installment is paid, 1,10,000. Bank account 1,10,000, balance CD. This is the second installment. And this is your third year interest. So this 2,10,000 minus 1,10,000, balance is 1 lakh. On this 1 lakh, and this 1 lakh is also called amount outstanding balance. So opening balance minus installment amount received, 1,10,000. So balance is 2,10,000 minus 1,10,000, 1 lakh. This 1 lakh interest as the rate of 10% is 10,000. It is calculated, and after that again the balancing of account. Now this is the 1,10,000, the last installment. This will be transferred to next year on 2022 April 1, and finally this amount is paid on April 1, 2022 by bank account, 1,10,000. So the both side balance equal, hence this is the account is closed. Well viewers, so I hope you have understood the problem on hire purchase accounting. When the cash price is not given in the question, it is missing. So backward calculation, with the help of backward calculation, cash price of the machine is calculated, and thereafter as usual machine account and K limited account in the books of S limited account, and thereafter K limited has prepared S limited account. I hope you have understood, and watch it, do the revision, you will understand. Well viewers, don't forget to like, subscribe and share with friends. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.